What's up, guys? So,
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, what up? What up?
What up?
Anyways, guys. So, today we're going to try to start doing these like way more often than like once every other week. Okay? But today the project that we are on, it's coming to an end, and what I want to talk about today is you are hired. Let's see. How would we put that?
You're hired as an employee, not necessarily labeled.
Yeah, like you. The only reason in any business that somebody is hired is to produce more income for that business. Simple as that. If the business is not growing money, you're not getting paid. That's as simple as that. You will get laid off, and that'll be the end of that. But guys, I know tons of welders, so many welders and helpers and anybody that basically is in the oil field. When you hire out for a certain position. So I hired out as the rig welder, Jed hired out as the helper, and we make a certain amount of money each. Everybody makes a certain amount of money, and in that group, you know, like usually the labor hands will make their amount of money. The helpers you usually make $1, maybe $1.50 more, and then the welders have their wage. So guys, when a job is winding down, and on this project it's winding down, and then we move right into the next project, probably here in the next week or so. But when a job is winding down, you are not limited to just welding or helping. And if you feel like that's the only thing you need to do, guys, I used to have that personality bad. Like, when I would show up on a job, you wanted me to throw skids, you could go pound sand. I was not throwing skids. I wasn't going to help you bolt up. And when I broke out, it was booming. Like, we had so much work, and I was a stupid ass. And, basically just was cocky. And guys, I can honestly say that you are not above the freaking bugs and the worms. I mean, seriously, you are hired to produce money, and if bolting up, running equipment, running a shovel, if that is what you got to do to produce money for the company, then that is what you are going to do. Otherwise, you can get on the phone and start making phone calls. And back when I broke out, there was enough work that if they were like, well, then we probably don't need you. All right, let me finish the day out. I'd get on the phone, and within 5 hours, I'd have another job. We'd leave. We'd go to another job. I was strictly welding. That was it. And if you asked me to do anything else, I was a little bitch. simple way to say that.
That was a great way to say it.
Great way to say that. I am not that way now. I've studied a lot of businesses. I've studied a lot of things, and when you hire somebody, you are hired to produce money for the business. I mean, that really is as simple as it gets. And Jed, if they ask him to go freaking bolt up, they ask me to go bolt up. Nowadays, my personality has totally changed, and I would totally go and help whoever needed help bolting up, and I would go help them do that. I am not guaranteed that sucker would not leak. If it did, I could weld a little bit on it, and I can guarantee that won't leak. But the bolt up thing, I'm not that good of a bolt up man. But anyways, guys, that's kind of my thoughts on that. Realize that when you hire out on a job, you are not limited to just your position. I mean, you're hired to produce money, and if you're not producing money for the company, you are not getting paid, period, the end. And that's it. But anyways, we're gonna try to do these a lot more often, hopefully one a day if we can keep up with subjects and whatnot. Everybody wants a rig tour, and guys, I am here to tell you that your rig, no matter what it looks like, makes the same amount of money as the guy that has let's see, he has a Longhorn Dodge Dually with the Bob King bed and the chopped welding machine. He's got $120,000 dumped into this pickup. It will make the exact same money that a freaking $10,000 truck, a welding bed, or even a tub, even just your regular pickup bed, and an SA200 will make. And that dude's shit's paid off. Simple as that. So my stuff, I used to be in that mentality of where I wanted everything super nice. I mean, I paid $11,000 for a welding bed. I had the freaking $60,000 Bighorn Dodge pickup. I went and had an SA200 rebuilt, $16,000. Guys, I used to be that way. When times got hard, I sold almost everything.
Dirt cheap.
For dirt cheap. I mean, when times get hard, nobody wants a welding machine. Because you could buy them for almost nothing. When things get hard, I mean, you can literally buy a chopped SA200, totally decked out, painted, ready to go for like, what, $3 grand? $3,500.
I got mine for $25.
Yeah, Jed got his for $2,500. And his SA200, my machine broke down and I threw his on my truck. That machine welds better than any machine I've ever welded with. Ever, hands down. And we paid $2,500 for that. Guys, I would go buy brand new freaking 300Ds, Lincoln 300Ds. I had a brand spanking new Miller Pipe Pro 350. And then I went and had the freaking SA200 built with a Capote diesel in it. And guys, it made the same amount of money as his 200 did for $2,500. So, I know everybody wants a rig tour. I am going to give you a rig tour. I really will. It's raining today, so I ain't going to do it today. But maybe Jed can help me out tomorrow or something. But guys, my stuff is not that fancy anymore. I want my stuff paid for. Because when my stuff is paid for, I make 100% of the money. And that's how it is. So, anyways, I'll show you guys my setup. I think I even have pictures of my old truck. Guys, I ran a single wheel gas pickup, 2006 2500 GMC. And that was my rig truck for 2 years. And never had a welding bed put on it. It was just a tub, and had all my equipment in it, and that's what I ran. So, anyways, I'll do a rig tour, hopefully tomorrow, maybe the next day. And, yeah, we'll talk about tools, equipment, whatever. So, we'll talk to you guys here shortly. Oh, other thing is, I deleted Facebook. Facebook got way out of hand. I got hacked like 12 times in a week, and I don't even know how. But I don't really care. I freaking deleted it. I'm done with it. Everybody that came and followed me on Facebook, come over to Instagram. Schofield 1990. SCHOFIELD 1990. 1990. So, and then Twitter, LinkedIn. What else we got? YouTube. Of course, we got YouTube. We're on YouTube. So, anyways, guys, be blessed. And, we're going to try to do these a lot more often. So, we'll talk to you guys all a little bit later. Thanks. Bye.